Sorry about that. The camera went off. Deja vu. Same thing happens all the time. Happens a little bit. Happens a lot of it. But it happens. It happens. I'm just thinking about like the battery life I have right now and like what else I can squeeze into this conversation with you guys. So, tapper options, 2 degrees. It's 52 degrees right now. We're mostly windy. The river is like full of wind all the time. There's windsurfing that goes on around here. I would like to try windsurfing just once. I would like to try everything just once. I try almost everything except for playing My Little Pony games. I probably wouldn't like to try those. I also wouldn't like to try playing. There's just limits, like everybody, when it comes to certain things. So I'm grateful about not doing that and not having to be stuck with those decisions and those things. I do believe in the supernatural. The supernatural is pretty cool. I do believe that those forces are manipulated and the beliefs of forces are manipulated as well. That's kind of putting in more conspiracy and eerie subjects. So this one's going to go up on the YouTube on both of them. Or 3 of them, 4 of them, I don't know. I have one for News Watch, Music Watch, Music Watch, News Watch, Food Watch, Gaming Watch, MTG. You could probably talk me into getting into Digimon or Pokemon, but I'm probably not going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anytime soon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of a weird thing. I'm in a constant war with the temporal forces that be, and if that means anything as well. I hate cults. I hate the CIA. And that hate could be driven from misunderstanding. And I understand that like hate in all else fails that you have can be leading from misunderstanding. But people have their opinions and stuff that they state on a constant basis and what they feel and how the world is ran. Or things that go in a certain nature or happen in a certain nature. I guess I don't like to overthink anymore. I've got that under control. I'm kind of vibey. A lot of people like say, don't kill my vibe and don't mess with my space. Don't mess with the atmosphere, you know? Like I feel that now. Like that's something you gotta, I don't know, that sometimes people are just born like that and sometimes you gotta be developed into it. I developed into it pretty good and I'm happy about it. So now I'm wondering if like I got my disc golf thing. So would that be a better one? That'd be a good introduction one. Maybe go to the thought process like, maybe I could be walking around playing disc golf right now and doing this. Like that would be a pretty cool thing. Honestly, I just wanted to tell you that like the first video is gonna be pretty long. I want this to be long enough so I can upload it too. I want to tear the Band-Aid off my face, and my beard. Like I was like okay at one point, but between like the weight and age and stress and stuff, like I don't know if it's my soul I'm looking at, but it might be my face, and that's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings that much. It's just when you look at the change of somebody, you like wonder what the circumstances and everything else happens, and like what continues to change that appearance of that person. Some people like they grow into it. Like say if I were to look a different way when I was teenagers, and it got to my 30s and my bones started like growing in a certain way due to genetics, then I was like, okay, well, what other factors happened in the genetics to make you grow a certain way like that? Like, why would you mutate like that? And I'm not saying I'm a mutation, but it could be a mutation. Looks like my eyes closed, so that's not a good angle. Civilians. JK. Another good thing to come up here to do is bring your dog to walk. There's like continuously like good things that happen up here. I come up here for the Dizzy Golf, and every time I look at this playground, it depresses me. If I was honest with you, like it doesn't actually depress me, but like I'm just like looking at this, like the design. If you can just see something that goes bare bones, where it goes for like, say if we were to consider like looking at this wooden thing up here. Look at this wooden thing up here, right? Wholesome kind of. I mean, it looks like it needs a little bit of work. Carpenters out there, other people out there looking at this. That stone looks like it had some real good work put into it. Let's get a little closer here. And I'll read the sign to you as well. So it says Cirrhosis Park Covered Shelter donated jointly by the Dalles Lions and Auxiliary, 1965. when people donate something and they pour their heart into it, it comes out looking a lot different than when you pay for it sometimes. So that's what I almost would imagine, like, to evaluate what goes on now at Cirrhosis Park as opposed to what it used to be, is from what I heard or what I know, and I don't actually remember, but it's just from sources that I have, is that the original design of Cirrhosis Park was donated. And I know I'm not supposed to be going into history, I'm supposed to be going about my projects and my introduction. But this is part of me and part of the things I look into and part of the things I check out, is that the first design of Cirrhosis Park was, in fact, donated work. If you would have seen it, oh my gosh, I wish I would have got pictures. I probably have pictures actually somewhere. I probably have video of somewhere between my daughter being there and like me being there. Like, it's a okay thing. I don't know why I can't. Oh, the reason why I probably can't breathe between energy drinks, soda, is also I have a slight pollen allergy, and there's a pollen season in this town. If you know one thing, my face might look different right now because it's swollen from all the pollen. I keep forgetting the fact that I just freaking melt my face in the shower. Like, I get, when you make your skin sensitive, which I'm also looking to as well, so what we're also checking out is skincare. You can see my pores a little bit odd. They kind of have things that are going on there, like, and the wrinkles as well. They're coming and going. Like, you can see the age and you see it not of a 29-year-old. Like, it's there, then it's not. But looking into skincare because of the pollen season that's around here, and like, honestly, I just wish I would have looked into skincare when I was younger, because I was the heavy kid in the backwards, generally wiping his face with his sleeves or his shirt all the time, and I could never stop, and I never know why I couldn't freaking stop. I just couldn't stop, and that sucked. It really sucked. Damage to the skin and such. And even when I like didn't have the weight on me, like, it was still the same concept. Like, I would like feel all good because I'm like 100 pounds lighter, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. And like, I get into a room, and wherever the universe sent sweat from, wherever the universe like sent the freaking heat from, like, I start sweating, and like, I'd be like, oh wait, dude, you look like you're okay. You look decent right now. Like just overall, not like that moment, like I'm pretty. Like, it was just more of like, oh, hey, yeah, like you should like not wipe your face with your freaking with a shirt or thing. You shouldn't rub your skin raw because it's bad for you. Okay, don't rub your skin raw. It's pretty bad. And so, yeah, that's kind of where that came from, kind of stemming off to another thing. Skincare is another one I'm interested in looking at. I wanted to be a cook ever since I was younger, but I didn't assert to it, and I asserted to other hobbies such as hacky sack as well. I play some hacky sack, man. Let me tell you, like, I play a lot of hacky sack. Not right now with my ankle, but I like community sports and I like hacky sack. I like participation in doing cool things, pretty much. I like ripping through wormholes in universes. Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy? Well, anyways, not to take anything, hopefully that's not copyrighted or any problems with that. Great series. I love Marvel. I like Marvel over DC. There are some DC that convince me though, but I like Marvel over DC. I got into Marvel first, and so I like Marvel. And I just like the theatrics, the characters, and the storyline. I did not read very much of the comic books, but I will antagonize some super nerds, let me tell you. Like, I will love to have that conversation for content, of course. Like, not just for content, but for the sake of like knowledge and like the other perspective of things that I don't possess. I hate opening wormholes, and I'm not trying to open a wormhole. And that could be a figure of speech, or that could be literal. Scientists and priests are baffled, but as you can tell, I don't talk that much. I really, like, it's hard for me to think about how to speak properly, and how to do a video, how to do other things. I've been developing it. I've been messing around with OBS. OBS is an okay software. I think that's open broadcast software, which is a decent one for using my hands for the most part. I've also been working on my speech as well at the same time, trying to get my speech going pretty good. I know how to formulate words for the most part. I know how to carry out a conversation sometimes if I'm not stressing. Honestly, I got a stress level that just kind of irks me, takes me out. Temporal forces, aliens, whatever you might want to say or call or say that it is, and your interpretation and your narrative on it. But this is what my hair looks like clean. So it used to be bright blonde when I was a kid. And before you ask, my dad doesn't have an orange beard. My mom doesn't have an orange beard. My brother doesn't have an orange beard. I don't know where in the science lab mutation the orange hair came from. I have no clue. Like, I don't even know. Sometimes I think I did fall from a Martian's freaking spaceship. But with that said, I'm on Earth now, and I'm just trying to do things the right way, however you may define that or look at that or say that is. Like, I'm trying to just do me and live life, have good experiences. Unpoliced. I'm just kidding. Civilization as a whole needs a form of moderation because people suck. Then I give people face value, so I'm not gonna say all you suck, but maybe some all you do, and I don't know. You know, like maybe I have no clue. Maybe I have no clue that you all suck, but I know that I don't suck, and that's kind of my thing. Is I know that I don't suck, but I don't know that other people don't suck. So, but face value on everything. I guess I can go to hobbies now. So I go fishing. That I already talked about. I don't fish that much. I'm not that good. I like catching more than fishing, if I was honest with you. And that's why they call it fishing, not catching. But it's an okay thing to do sometimes. I like horror games. Horror games are good. Movies. I don't watch that many movies. You have to really rope me into the story in order to get me to watch a movie. I like going to the movie theater, though. The movie theater is a fun experience for me. Shout out to Regal. Regal's a good movie theater up in Lloyd Center, up in Portland, Oregon. The Dallas Cinema, I think, just got sold, so I don't know where they're at on videos. Hood River Cinema is also a good cinema as well. Vancouver, the cinema inside of Vancouver Mall is also a really good cinema. I would much rather make full videos and give you a review without getting a pie rating thing going on, but you just never know. You never know, honestly. But I'd much rather, I'd much rather show you the experience than tell you about the experience. Point you in the right direction, though, hoping that you get to find the experience and experience the experience. I forgot. Yeah, I got a daughter. She's 4 years old. I got a 4-year-old daughter. She's a little bright sunlight reflection of her mom, but I guess some traits of her dad, and then she has my feet as well, so I feel bad for her already. But she's great. She's real great. You probably won't see me uploading too many videos of me and her together at the beginning until I can find experiences that we can do that. 'Cause she's at 4 years old. She's still developing. I don't know what she even... Like, I know things that she likes to do, but I don't know that her mom would appreciate me putting her on a public platform with me as well. So it's kind of a joint ask questions, solve it all later type thing. So I'll figure that out and I'll solve that. This is actually a nice pace. I'm dragging this on because I'm actually enjoying this pace. I've been just in a cave for the last month or so, sitting and letting this stupid freaking ankle heal. Enjoy the air, enjoy the pollen. I don't care if I swell up right now into a freaking big pink ball of swell, okay? Like, I'm freaking going to enjoy this outdoor and this space and everything else. Like, I'm going to enjoy all of it. Enjoy every single bit of me just heaving, sitting over, hoping I'm not going cross-eyed. Hoping I'm talking to the camera just right. The angles are just going all right. I don't have my worst freaking angle going on because I do have some swelling going on. And there we go. Now I'm looking a little bit more. Look the same, but just like now I can... Sometimes there's a distinct thing between my age and there's not. Like, when someone like looks like really stressed, they look stressed for like the last month, and then you can almost see the age on them sometimes, depending. Then also it says if you smile with your whole face, you can create crow's feet as well. Well, that's kind of a concerning thing, but I've never had knowledge on it. As I said, if you look at my left side, you look at my right side, they look similar, but they're kind of stuck different a little bit. I'm not subconscious about my looks as much as I just care to for overall health. So if I were to see me not looking all that well, I'd be wondering, am I doing something wrong unhealthily? If my face is swollen, am I drinking enough water? Am I overweight? Yes, I am. I've already checked the BMI. The BMI is majorly overweight. At 6'1", which I used to be 6'2", probably before the 100 pounds that I freaking gained. It's an experience. So you look at your body, you check out, see what's healthy. And another thing too, associated with that is if you see somebody with a broken arm, man, I wonder if there's something wrong with their health. No way. If they're hooked up to a device inside of the hospital, I wonder if there's something wrong with whatever's going on with them. No way. If they have health problems, would they be in the hospital? What? Oh, that's crazy. Hospital? Health problems? Huh. Dang! But, what's some more that I can add to this? I need to trim this freaking beard. I was honest with you. I need to trim this thing. I need to cut my hair. I don't know, fade or bald. Like it might not help, but like a fade or bald. Like I'm still going to speak. I can come on here and speak heavily of myself, honestly, and it wouldn't matter in like the midst of the picture of all. So I'm also eyeballing that water fountain that looks like it was newly put up there, just to test it out and see if it tastes like if it's actually good. I don't want to see how it tastes. Now, for the most part, I'm generally really cautious just so nobody freaking gets it in their mind to, I don't know, mess with the water, freaking something. But like I'm pretty cautious about like public usage of water and toilets. Not so much the toilets, but if I go in there and it's dirty, I'm not using it. If it's a fountain, I'm thirsty, I freaking might risk using it. Heck, I might pull the water out and boil it and then drink it. Like I freaking don't, I don't care. Like, but yeah, I've been talking a lot, and that water fountain looks pretty good. And I'm trying to say, like, I wish you guys could get the bigger picture. Like, maybe not. I mean, maybe it's just like the social anxiety aspect of it. I'm sitting there just like hoping maybe I can like give you something prettier about the video than me, which is everything. Like the trees, the sky. I don't know if you can see clouds on the camera. Probably not. The camera's pretty okay. I'm using a Cricut Icon 6 right now. It's a Cricut Icon 6. It's an okay phone, decent camera. You can see my pores, so it's all right. We got beautiful trees around here. I think these are oak trees. I want to say they're oak trees, but I don't know. A lot of birds in the Pacific Northwest. Just to say, just a lowdown. I can't say this is an advertisement video for my business anymore. It's just an introduction more to me, So I introduce you to me, show you the person behind the project, show you that I'm transparent for the most part. The goals are pretty transparent. Everything's pretty transparent. And yeah. Most intention probably is a productive, happy and healthy life. And possibly achieving, like, leaving something on this existence when I leave. So, positive. Of course, a positive thing, something to remember, maybe. I don't know. However you might want to go about it and say about it. But with that said, I hope this water fountain works. I could have went live, but I don't want to waste my data. Not on this one. So that's all I'm going to do. Cool little design. This I don't mind showing. This ain't that bad. This actually looks really cool. I like this. This is probably the best addition out of the whole park. I'm really upset about the park. Not majorly upset, I guess. I just really don't like the fact the park did how it did. So let's go to the seasons now. So summer, I like to sit in the sun and bake sometimes. I don't tan, I burn. Frisbee golf, hiking, walking. I've never swam in the ocean. I jumped in the ocean for the first time last summer. Actually, it was winter. It was between summer and winter, okay, or between summer and fall, somewhere in there. So it was decent. It was like 60 degrees outside. The ocean was maybe, I don't know, like freaking really cold. So I did a burpee inside of the ocean right before I got my job. Went to came back, got my surgery, left my job for a little bit. Gonna go back to work here soon as my legs healed up. So that's summer stuff. Enjoy about the summer. Oh, food, culture, hobbies, holidays, all that. I enjoy all those things about summer. Summer's good. So let's go to fall. I like the cold weather. I like the rain. I like going to places that you probably shouldn't be during the cold weather time, like the ocean or the beach. Like, just go enjoy it there. It's pretty cool. All right, space. I like the color black. Black is like one of my favorite colors. Yeah, black's one of my favorite colors, and blue's like right next to it. Silver, purple, red, green, kind of in that order, more of. It's kind of something you dictate about moods as well. I think I dressed in black for gosh knows how long, for I don't know, for a good amount of time, for a considerable amount of time, nothing black. Then I was like trying to be normal. I was like, oh, let's wear some blue jeans, let's wear a normal shirt, do something that suits me. Almost it went a good all right way, then it didn't go all right way. Excuse me. Oh, today, so another review in the last, I guess this is the last note of it, because they're at 21 minutes, guys. And I'm probably late. Oh, I'm so late. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm late for my stream right now. So I'm supposed to go stream Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox One, and I'm 20 minutes late right now. And I guess maybe that's why the camera had shut off almost automatically. But I needed to get back to the house and do my stream. But with that said, I forgot what I was going to say before I realized that. But that said, guys, follow Team Crash Gaming 7 on Twitch. Follow Team Crash, subscribe to Team Crash Gaming 7 on YouTube. Keep in touch with me. Keep watching. Watch the journey. Become part of the journey. Send me messages. Reach out. We'll play together. We'll travel together. We'll eat together. We'll go do something together. We'll just do together and go do things. Or just tune in to watch the experience, whichever. But, yeah. With that said, I'm going to see you guys in about 10 minutes when I get back to the house. All right. Later.